Hollywood has no shortage of action stars. From Sylvester Stallone to Arnold, or from Bruce Willis to Liam Neeson, every era of action films is dominated by one of these stars. These days, the man whose name is synonymous with action and thrill is none other than the Tom Cruise. His upcoming endeavor, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1, is deemed as a blockbuster. As every day goes by, the anticipation for this Mission Impossible is growing stronger and stronger. So what all this fuss is about? Well, to find out, make sure to stay tuned till the end of this video. Mission Impossible is based on a famous TV series of the same name. It was created by Bruce Keller and aired on CBS from September 1966 to March 1973. In 1996, Brian De Palma directed the first film in the franchise, starring Tom Cruise in the lead role. The film was an unexpectedly massive success at the box office. It also received a lot of praise for its action sequence and storyline. Thanks to this movie, a huge and loyal fan base emerged, along with sequels. Every part of this film series is a huge commercial success. The thing which makes this series so successful is the combination of action, thrill, storyline, and insane stunts by Tom Cruise. Whether it's scaling the tallest building in the world, Burj Khalifa in Ghost Protocol, or hanging onto the plane in Rouge Nation, Tom always managed to give us an adrenaline rush with his insane stunts. That's the reason whenever a sequel to Mission Impossible series comes out, the audience rushes to the cinema to watch some A-grade action thrilling stuff. Now when the 7th chapter from this series is around the corner, the hype of this upcoming film is also skyrocketing. Another reason which contributes to this hype is the fact that this series is coming to an end. Dead Reckoning Part 1 is the start of Ethan Hunt's career on big screens. It means this time Ethan and his team will be pushed to their limits. But how? How is this gonna happen? To find out, let's have a look at the film's screenplay. The details about the plotline are still shrouded in secrecy at this point. Still, from the released trailers, we have an idea about what's gonna happen in it. In the previous Mission Impossible films, each installment brought a new adventure while maintaining some continuity with recurring characters. However, 5th part, Rouge Nation, and 6th part, Fallout, started to connect the dots by featuring Solomon Lane and the ongoing villain. While this film may not directly tie into those movies, it sets the stage for a 2-part story that could bring the biggest threat to Hunt and his team. The latest trailer gives us a glimpse into the plot, teasing that Hunt's past is catching up with him. Kittredge warns Ethan that he can't escape it, hinting at the consequences of his actions. Furthermore, we discovered that Hunt shares a history with a villain named Gabriel. It indicates a larger, imminent threat that will unfold in Dead Reckoning Part 2. As Gabriel declares, "You have no idea the power I represent." We can't help but wonder what formidable forces awaits Hunt and his team. The unofficial synopsis for this film reads, Ethan Hunt and his IMF team embark on their dangerous mission to track down a terrifying weapon that threatens humanity before it falls into the wrong hands. With control of the future and the fate of the world at stake, the dark forces from Ethan's past closing in, a deadly race around the globe begins. Confronted by a mysterious and a powerful nemesis named Gabriel, Ethan is forced to consider that nothing can matter more than his mission, not even the lives of those he cares about most. From this plot, it is evident that the film will reveal the past of Ethan. His life before joining the IMF will be explored in this follow-up. With a global threat and evils from his past, it will be exciting to see how our spy is going to save the world this time. Apart from Tom himself, some familiar faces from the previous film are also joining him in this mission. It includes Ving Rhames as Luther Stickle, Henry Cazzurni as Eugene Kittredge, Simone Pegg as Benji Dunn, Rebecca Ferguson as Ilsa Faust, Vanessa Kirby as Alana, and Frederick Schmidt as Zola. All these stars are reprising their respective roles. Adding to this star-studded lineup is Hayley Atwell. She takes on the character named Grace, whose loyalties remain somewhat ambiguous. Notably, this part brings back a connection to the franchise's roots. Henry returns as Eugene Kittredge, the former IF director last seen in the first Mission Impossible film. Stepping into the role of the primary villain is Esai Morales. Initially, Nicholas Hoult was set to portray the antagonist, but due to scheduling conflicts, Morales took on the mantle. Although details about the character are being kept under wraps, it's evident that this character poses a significant threat to the IMF. Another addition to the cast is Palma. She portrays an assassin and a right-hand woman of Morales' character. Additionally, Shia William tackles the role of Jasper Briggs, a relentless pursuer of Hunt and his team. The talented sporting cast includes Craig Tarzan Davis, Charles Parnell, Rob Delaney, Carrie Alves, Indria Varma, Mark Gatiss, and Marilla Garriga. The filming was filled with a lot of trouble. Filming started on February 2020 in Venice, Italy. The plan was to shoot in Venice for 3 weeks, followed by a 40-day stay in Rome. However, the pandemic in Italy brought production to the abrupt halt. In July 2020, the crew received special permission from the UK government to begin filming. Finally, on 6th September 2020, filming resumed in full force. In February 2021, production in the Middle East concluded, and on 20th April 2021, the crew ventured to the UK to capture a thrilling train wreck scene. In September 2021, principal photography was officially wrapped. As for now, the film has recently existed in the post-production stage after getting a final touch. Like the previous 2 films in this series, it is also written and directed by Christopher McQuarrie. He is also serving as a producer alongside Tom Cruise himself. Lorne Balfe also returns to craft another soundtrack, while Fraser Taggart takes on the role of cinematographer. Academy Award nominee Eddie Hamilton is handling the editing process. Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1 is scheduled to be released worldwide in theaters on 12th July 2023. After its theatrical run, it will be available to stream on Paramount+. For more updates, subscribe to the Cineflicks News and hit the bell icon.